Let me invite Nikhil Mahadeshwar, founder Cyber Secure India, for a live demo on hacking threats to the power sector. And again, telling you, don't give your phone to him for next 15 minutes. Over to you. Huge round of applause for him, please. He's a global speaker, cybersecurity expert who's been to the various parts of the world, creating awareness on the importance of cybersecurity and working with various law enforcement agencies and state governments across the country. So over to you, Nikhil.
Thank you very much, Shovik ji, for inviting us here for this demonstration. So I was listening to all the eminent speakers from the morning, and I was making my notes also. So there's a lot to learn from all of you. I'll introduce myself and my organization. We are a Section 8 non-profit company and a cybersecurity community of more than 15,000 people all over the world, working on different aspects of cybersecurity and digital forensics. We also run Center of Excellence in Cybersecurity and Digital Forensics. As Sir told about the concept of cyber cell for the energy sector, also which you mentioned about. So we are working on different we can say sectors of cybersecurity and digital forensics all over the globe. We have Center of Excellence. We are working with India, Africa, UAE, UK, and in Saudi also for community development. So we work with law enforcement agencies. We work with other government bodies and also with academics in partnership. And we do MOUs for extensive research, internship, and training also. So till now, basically, we have reached more than 1 lakh people in all these aspects. So basic starting from cyber hygiene till web application, mobile application vulnerabilities, and to different type of digital forensics investigation also. So let us start our today's topic basically. So when we say the threats of hacking basically to the power sector, so when we can say there are attacks on the SCADA systems, grid infrastructure, smart meters. So smart meter is a concept. Yes, there are people who are installing smart meters and like companies who are installing smart meters. But can smart meters be manipulated or not? That is a question. Can the numbers, can the values be manipulated without even touching to it, or without even gaining the physical access of the smart meter just by getting into that range? So we'll see just a small live demonstration of the same. Then there are energy management systems, customer information. So one of the speaker talked about the data of how we are managing the data of the users who are connected to the business. And obviously we all know about the DPDP Act, which is recently been launched, and are we in adherence with that? If the data is stored inside India or outside India over the cloud, which is the new normal, but are we adhering to that terms? And also like it is a good thing. I congratulate the government for launching the cybersecurity framework also for the energy sector, because that also includes a lot of rules and regulation which can minimize the risk. Risk cannot be eliminated at all, but it can be minimized. That is what is our point of view. So let us see basically how we can say what are the threats to the power sector, but how it can be hacked. So first of all, by exploiting the vulnerabilities. So these systems which are used at some of the power grid stations and all are not, like we can say, all of them are updated, and there are challenges. You cannot directly go and update it because there are production, there are customers basically which you have on them. So basically hackers exploit the vulnerabilities which are present into your current system, and that is how we can say the systems get hacked. The remote access is also one of the aspect here. So what type of ports are open and what type of ports are not open, and what type of ports are vulnerable to the existing threats, may it be like ransomware, may it be other type of malwares. Physical access obviously is also a vulnerable thing, and the insider threats also. So for example, you have given some contract to a vendor. What type of information that vendor is having and how that vendor is storing that information, that is also critically important. You may have been secured your facility, but the vendor is having X amount of information, and how that information is stored. Then basically ransomware is, you all know, there are cases in the past where power grid stations have been attacked by ransomware. we'll see a small video, and in this video, the device is which is used for manipulating the smart meter values. I'll show you that device also here. I don't have a smart meter here, so or else we have shown a demonstration.
So, can a flipper zero control a power meter? Let's find out.
So this is a device called as Flipper Zero, right? So Flipper Zero is they are trying just to brute force to attack on the smart meter, and the values, you can say, can be changed. It's just a 2 minutes video, and you can hear the beep also. Just check the value; it has been reset to 0 again.
That looks interesting. Uh-oh, we got an error.
I'm sorry for this.
Siri here. Let me know if I can help.
That looks interesting. Uh-oh, we got an error. What do we do?
So there is something how we can change the value.
Flipper, what are you doing?
So whatever the number of value you want, you can manipulate that using such type of devices. So when we talk about such type of hacking devices, or basically such devices which can brute force the smart meter, in the past also we have seen such attacks which are there. So not only smart meters, but anything and everything basically which is connected to any type of like wireless technology or infrared technology can be, we can say, taken down or can be manipulated. So these are some of the challenges. We'll see some demonstrations also here. Attacks on the basically power grid. So you have the example of Red Echo, which was again the threat actor hacking group, which basically was responsible for the outage of Mumbai power outage, which happened on 12th October 2020. We'll go through the steps basically of initial steps of an attack. So there are spear phishing attacks which are involved into it. So let's look at a demonstration. So I have my colleague Sachin with me, and so what we can do, I'll just require some volunteers from you, and you can just search for a Wi-Fi network. We obviously are in a hotel, and we attempt to connect to open Wi-Fi's or something like that. So in the Wi-Fi network, you can see network whose name is APAC. Okay, so just you can search from your mobile only and try to connect to it. And don't worry, that's not a mobile hacking demo. That's coming up. That's different. There's something different which I am just trying to. So just Sachin, let me know if someone is connected. Okay, so just try to connect. Why I am trying to basically recreate the situation when working on these powerhouses and systems. We connect to multiple networks, and what can happen when you connect to a vulnerable multiple we can say wireless network or any type of network. That is something which we can which we want to demonstrate. Anyone? No one is basically connecting to it. How can I show the demonstration? Sachin, just you need to confirm, is anyone connected to the network? Yes. You got the details? What's the name of the network? APAC. Yeah. Anyone can come and connect from their mobile phone or laptop also. That also works. Sachin, can you hand over it to me, please? Yeah, just, yeah. Okay, someone has connected. And what can happen basically? So, all right, multiple people connected now. That's good, but I'll only tell one. Okay. I can see one username UPPCL.DIRIT. Who is that user? Yes. Okay. And basically you have entered some password also which is starting from CO. I won't disclose the complete password. So so basically whenever you try to connect to such type of Wi-Fi's, and what can happen is your credentials can get compromised, and using that maybe a router page, a fake Wi-Fi which is spotted, using that your systems can be enumerated, your systems can be exploited. So there is one particular small point which is required to enter into your devices. That is what is the thing. And then malware installation can be done. Connections to the C2 server, command control server, basically can be gained. So you'll say, okay, we have antivirus, we have DLPs, we have different type of endpoint solutions. But yes, rather than having all this, also there are 0-day, 1-day exploits which are available. And using that exploits, obviously the hackers can come into the network. Also, they will learn your whatever technology is there, whatever passwords are there, whatever user credentials are there, and then they can send you an email stating, okay, we have this much details. So I have got other details also, but now I'll stop this. Okay. Ban kar de. No problem. So there are, who are these threat actors? So basically it is not always an individual who attack on a facility. So there are different type of APT groups. Sandworm is one of them. Dragonfly is one of them. Basically APT 33, APT 41 basically was one of the part of responsible for the October 2020 Mumbai Power Grid attack. Black Energy and Lazarus group. So there are many, but these are the few names. Then I will come to some another demonstration. This is also a content description and reconstruction. We can say a CDR diagram where you can actually use this as a solution for your, we can say, CDR analysis. So now I'll show you another use of this device where your toll gates or any type of parking gates, we can say, can be how it can be bypassed. So just a 10-second video. And again, by brute forcing and coming into the range, we can do that. Can you see that the so the toll gate can be bypassed. Also, the signals.
More red lights, thanks to my buddy.
Signals can be bypassed. So this is basically what we can say remotely the things when you use such devices that can be done. So we'll also see, Sachin, you have to go there and try it. Thoda paas jaake. Yeah. So with the permission of these exhibitors, we have 2 televisions which are posted there for advertising. So if you allow us, basically we can just show a demonstration how that can be turned off. Thank you very much. So just, yeah, we are into that module. Just turn it on. That's it. Sachin, you have to wait there. You have to wait there. So you can see a small demonstration of how things can go wrong. Also, the air condition temperature can be controlled. Okay, can you see that television is turned off? The SAS television is turned off. You can turn it on back, Sachin. Okay, the another television also can be turned off within the range, whatever it is. The right side television or left side television also can be controlled. You can control the car lock and unlock, so you can break into that systems. This device is banned, sir. This device was available, but see, it is the device which contains all programs, but you can use separate programs also. Okay, just press the button again, or else you can turn it on back with your remote. If they are watching some television channels, we can increase the volume, decrease the volume, change the channel, multiple things can be done. While we can do this with projector also, but there is no projector. This is a wired thing. So anything wireless obviously can be taken care. Yeah, please bring the device back here. So now we'll jump on to another demonstration here, which again, just give me a minute. I'll need to log in. Okay, so we'll give a live demonstration of how a mobile phone can be spied and what all information you can get after a mobile phone is spied. Okay, so for, why mobile phone? Because we all are dealing with systems, critical infrastructure, everything. But all the information, every one of us has having a WhatsApp, close WhatsApp group in your office, in everything, right? And how do you operate that close infrastructure? Basically, you have some all the other information inputs which you share on your WhatsApp group, which you operate from your mobile phone, your emails, your work emails, your personal emails, your photographs, your videos. So we have been working with a lot of organization, and there we see the data was not leaked because of the critical information infrastructure's loopholes. The data was leaked because of the personal devices. They were compromised. And in the personal devices which were compromised, the data, critical data was present. So let's say I'll just show you one dashboard now. Okay, Sachin, please come back here with the device. Yeah. So this is a phone. Anyone from the audience can handle the phone, please, if someone wants to volunteer. Anyone? Okay. So you can just check the information which I am displaying on the screen. Is the information correct or not? Ideally, we take phones from the audience, but this time no one volunteered. Last 2 times we did. So we can see the battery percentage, the model number, the mobile number which is in the phone. Rather than that, all the contacts. So when we download any of the application, we can see the contacts. So basically it starts from here, and the attacker basically can block the contacts. You can see this. So for example, I can search for the contact of Sovikji, and so basically I can block the user's contacts. Now, Sovikji, you can please try to call my number, but sorry, you will not have my another number. I'll just share that with you. Normal call, but not on that number. Just I'll share that number with you. Just a minute. So these phones basically are used for demonstration. If anyone else wants to give their phone, we can open for that. What I wanted to show a demonstration, we always use two-factor authentication, OTPs and everything, right? I have messaged you my another number. Please try calling on that number. So we use normally OTPs and everything. Okay. So we, till the time he is calling, I'll show you one text message from the phone. If the text message can be fetched, this all message can be fetched. Yes. So basically my colleague has messaged me, I'll call you back later. And I've received that. It's showing busy. Are you able to receive his call? No, because it's blocked. Now, when a two-factor authentication comes, every two-factor authentication is having a service number. You'll say, okay, TM X number of service, or SMSBI, if we talk in terms of banking or in terms of 2FA solutions which are available. So that service number can be blocked by the attacker, and it can be delivered here in the panel, but the user will not receive it. The user will receive the next operation, whatever the next action is. In case of banking, we say user will receive, thank you for shopping 50,000 when the money is gone. So in case of 2FA, basically once the login is done, everything is done. Now, I'm not getting much into forensic readiness, that's a separate topic. But when you will investigate also, your SMS delivery channel will show the SMS is delivered. But to whom? To the device or to the attacker? That is a question. Then, as I told you about WhatsApp, can you see the 17 here, the number? Okay. If I click here, you can actually see my WhatsApp. It will load my whole WhatsApp communication, right? Some group is there basically, and here I can see, you can see basically the complete WhatsApp communication in the group. So even if one single person's WhatsApp is hacked or compromised, the whole group communication can go to a toss. Yeah, I saw. I'll show you. Yeah, see. This was my whole group communication. So this is my London Tech Week delegation communication. You can see this is the whole group. You can read the conversations. You can view the images. So you can go into the call logs. I can see Sovikji tried to call, but he could not. I can see your missed call. Okay, I'll just unblock you in some time once the demonstration is over. You can see the photographs which are downloaded. Instagram, we can say the notifications and many more things. So this was an Android. Let's say people talk about, okay, which phone is, or we can say device is more secure or not. But like you can do a lot of things. Now, is the phone on silent? Because I was sitting and listening to you all. Is the phone on silent, right? The phone should be on silent because I was listening to you. But there are many things which can be done. Just like, just close it. So that was playing my ringtone into basically silent mode. So it can initiate a call when it is locked. So I can call from that phone to my another number. This is where I got the call, and that is calling from. Rather than that, there are many aspects depending on the connectivity and all. The attacker can capture a photograph from the phone, live video from the phone. I think there's some communication issue, but actually we can see what the attacker or what the user is doing on his screen. We can do a live screen capture, and many more things are there. We can see the location, where the location is. If the location, you can see this is the location. If I'll zoom out, we'll come to, is this the right location? Ashoka Road, and there's Royal Plaza Hotel here. We can see that. Okay. So now let's come to some, sorry, this is my the presentation. Yeah, you can keep the location off. There are SMS commands using which your location can be turned on because the spy application is inside the phone. So you using SMS command, even if you turn off your mobile data, you're using SMS command, basically the mobile data can be turned on, Wi-Fi can be turned on or off. So there are multiple aspects. You have been heard about like attacks like Pegasus. I'm not going into how it was done and everything, but like Pegasus, there are multiple applications which are available. Now I'll show you, just can you give the phone? Please, sir. I'm making you aware, sir. Yeah, I'll come to that. Don't worry. Like making you aware is the intention, not afraid. And I'll come to the solution part. Now, I'll again need some volunteers from you. People who are using iPhone, right? iPhone, they feel they are more secure. We'll do a small demo. Okay. So people who are using iPhone, including me, can you just unlock your phone and do anything? You can check your notification both times. Say message aaye honge. So just can basically you check your phones. Just unlock your phone and check whatever you're doing with your phone. You can. So iPhone. I'll tell you some information about iPhone. iPhone was. So can you see whoever has unlocked their iPhone? Anyone can see some notifications or pop-up coming on their phone. Anyone who have unlocked their iPhone. Sachin, second option. आ गया? क्या आया है? Can you show it to the audience? Connecting TV. Did I even touch your phone? No. Anyone else got that pop-ups? Sachin, second option. First name. Second option. Huh? Anyone else has unlocked their phone? Yeah. Apple TV something. So she's sitting at that corner also. She got. So you can close that notification or close that screen pop-up and see what is happening. You will get next pop-up. So basically, when I'll tell you some facts about the attack which happened in the past, they said on iOS it was a 0-click attack, while on Android it was a 1-click attack. I am not here to say which device is more secure, but everything is vulnerable, and we need to keep our systems updated on that time, and it totally depends on the current state of the vulnerability. Sorry, you did not get anything. Okay. So maybe the range issue, but obviously you can just stop that. So what we did is basically we did a Bluetooth spamming. Whoever's Bluetooth is turned on, you will get that attack. Now, what we ideally do is we usually go and turn Bluetooth off from the notification panel. That doesn't actually means that you have turned it off. People who got the notification can try turning it off. Still, you will get it because it goes into the standby mode. Not so you have to go into the settings and turn it off completely. So these are few things basically which are the purpose to show this from the professional and personal, both the perspectives is very important. And all the data can be, we can say, accessed if you are on a vulnerable network. And this is something which iOS also has not fixed till now. That's the reason you're getting it, the pop-ups or we can say notifications which you have got. Toll bypass we have seen, signal bypass also we have seen. So that's it from my end. Thank you very much for listening to me. My LinkedIn ID if you want to connect me. And these are all types of research and everything which we keep doing. So if there was a air conditioner here, not centralized, but no, split AC, we could have shown that demo. A car demo we can show, or and television you have seen. So there are many aspects here. So any questions? I am open for one question if you want. I think we are running out of time. Sorry? Yeah, sorry, your question. So basically, you have to first of all keep installing antivirus or anything which are paid, not free. Second is you have to install or check if there is a highly sophisticated malware. There is a framework called as MVT, Mobile Verification Toolkit. So it was released after the Pegasus attack by Amnesty International. There are samples over the web, and you can just scan it completely. In-depth scan where antivirus can also be bypassed, where MVT can help you. May it be iOS, may it be Android phone. Then basically turn on your Google Play, we can say scan off where you go into the Play Store and you just have to turn it off. So that these are the options. Then notification badges, where all we receive a lot of notifications and you can see it on your screen. But rather than that, when you unlock, it should be seen. So what spy application does is how it fetched my WhatsApp messages with the help of notifications. If I would have turned it off, then basically it would have not fetched. So the spy application is having notification permission, and this spy application you cannot see on the phone because it is into the stealth mode or hidden mode. Even if you use the latest Android 13, which shows you which application is taking which permission, then also there are spywares which can bypass that. There is extensive research going on the zero-click attacks, or we can say no-click attacks, where you just come in the range, or even if you are not in the range, that can be the data can be captured. Even if this phone is now out of this hall, we can listen to the live audio. The phone is lying on the table, and what your conversation you are having can be listened. The call recordings can be listened, and other things which we saw. So thank you very much. If you have any queries, we also conduct this type of training on OT and SCADA systems. Also, we are in collaboration with OpSweat, where if you want to learn free of cost courses for the security of OT industry, you can just DM me on LinkedIn, and any other questions can be taken online. Okay, thank you very much, Sovikji, for this wonderful time.
Thanks, Nikhil Mahadeshwar, founder Cybersecurity India, for making sure that we're all now afraid of our phones and devices. I told you not to give you a phone. So this time, none of my colleagues actually volunteered. His colleague has volunteered to give his phone. But that's on a lighter note. But that is what vulnerability is all about. And I think, especially for important and vital installations, with which national security is related, we all have to be aware of that. And I think one of the important parts also, which you have said, that we are talking about technology, how this technology is being misled and everything. But what about people? Because we talk about people, policy, innovation. I think the most important thing is that we have to create awareness within our workforce, that even a small mistake that can open the Pandora's box, because most of the things starts from there. Mumbai attack actually was a prime example of how human error has ensured that this kind of attack can take place. So I think that sensitization within the workforce, human resource, that is also important. I request Sri MAKP Singh sir to come on stage and kindly hand over a small token of appreciation to Nikhil Mahadeshwar, founder, Cyber Security India. A huge round of applause for him, please. Thank you, Nikhil Mahadeshwar. Thank you, MAKP Singh, sir.